You're no stranger to some drama.
Sure.
To some beef.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
F around and find out. People are going to find out. The latest person who's finding out,
Right.
of all people, is Logan Paul.
Right.
So, this guy right here, Max, I tell you, in person, sweetheart. But online, there's always something going on. So we covered Logan Paul. I made a prediction that I think this guy at one point is going to be the biggest WWE star. He's basically retired from boxing. He's going all in on his WWE thing and his podcast, Impulsive, and he's all about his Prime energy drink. I think they just sold 1 billion units.
Yep.
So what happened with you? He asked you to make some gold Prime bottle.
So first and foremost,
and he fucked around and found out, I guess. What's the deal?
I suppose you could put it that way. So, I mean, first and foremost, Prime and Logan Paul and that whole team, they spent $2 million with my company. So the only thing I could be is grateful, right? Right, just like you invited me here, you invited me to this big party. What kind of a jerk would I be if I now, had some sort of a conflict? The only thing I want to be is grateful. All right, so I'm grateful to Logan Paul, and I'm grateful to Prime. $2 million is a lot of money, and I made a good chunk, and it was a extraordinary prestige in my business, and I still got about $1 million of their gold that I'm refining out of that copper that they and they're trusted.
Roberto, you have a picture? Go ahead.
Yeah,
and they did the Prime bottle.
Yeah,
for that pro. That's cool.
Yeah, and they trusted me with all this money, all this gold, and now I'm refining it all back out of the copper. So I'm very grateful for that.
Because they had to melt it, right?
Yeah, they did melt it, and they did.
Cool. Is that what you made?
Yeah, that's us.
Oh,
and
cool.
If you see the bottom of it, that's actually our logo on the bottom of that thing.
Gotcha.
That's our shop.
So then what's the problem? It sounds like you're grateful.
What's the problem?
Yeah.
Everything was great, and I finally did the bottle, and in order to get this bottle done, even my team had to, dare I say, take it across the border to Canada because they had to fly it to London. They flew it in on a private jet to the London bottle, all sorts of crazy stuff, and we did it all, and everything was fantastic. And then they had the bottle in New York City. That's our company logo right there.
Nice.
Oh, very cool.
They had the bottle in New York City, and with the timing, I didn't really get to do my video with it to make my commercial. So I'm like, all right, I'll go down to this event in downtown, and I'll just go. We made the bottle, we did great business. I'm sure they're gonna let me go behind the fucking rope. Dare I say, I'm sorry for my language, and let me see this bottle, so I could just do my little thing. I go down there, kids are waiting in line. They're all jumping all over me, give me free gold, give me free silver. I'm like, hey guys, I walk through the back door, and then there's a guy, and I don't even want to mention his name anymore because I really beat him up. Okay, it was a manager over there. His first name's Matt, whatever. So I walk in there, and I'm like, hey, man, I just want to see the bottle real quick. I made it.
Yeah.
Okay, I made the goddamn
So you
bottle.
let him know who you are.
Yeah, he knew who I was.
Oh, he knew you?
Yeah, of course he knew who I was. He knew I made the bottle, and I'm like, he's like, oh, nobody skips the line, he says. He's sitting there, and I don't even want to put him on the spot, but I'm going to have to because I have to explain the situation. He's sitting there with some girls. He wants to look like a hot shot. You know what I'm saying? So he's telling me, and I don't know if you got a girlfriend, whatever. I'm sorry, Matt. I got to explain myself here. In my opinion, he wanted to look like a hot shot. And he's like, nobody skips the line. I'm like, listen, you guys wired $2 million into my account. He's like, I know. I wired it. I'm like, you wired it? Okay. But I'm like, listen, man, these kids are jumping all over me. There's 1 million people outside. He's like, first and foremost, there's not 1 million people, and nobody skips the line.
Oh, oh man.
And I'm like, I look at him. I'm like, this 14-year-old kid's outside asking me to take a picture. Now I'm going to go back outside and stand in line to go see the bottle I made.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so he had an ego trip or whatever it is. I'm like, you know what? I leave, and I just start getting angrier on the cab ride back. I'm like, you know what, Matt? Go fuck yourself, right? Waiting in line, this, that, next time, and I just go off and on and on and on, and I'm and I still have like $1 million of their gold in my office, or $500,000 at that time. And I get back to my office and I grab this big brick of 20% gold and 80% copper. It's like this that they tested and I'm like, you know what, Matt? When you need to come pick up your fucking gold, come wait in line in my fucking shop. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I went off, and that went a little viral. And they all had a good laugh about it. And, you know, Matt is probably hiding under the covers till this day because of that. And I wish him well. And I don't even want to hurt the guy's feeling, but I don't even know why.
What
he
did
did
Logan
that.
have to say about all this? Because
He
there was
thought-
a clip he did something. I don't know if we have that, but
Yeah, he was
what did he have to
laughing,
say?
man. He was laughing. They all enjoyed the shit out of it because they knew what it was. But the only funny thing was, you know, to Logan, this guy, Matt, is a sweetheart. But as soon as these guys get out, he's a tough guy, hot shot. And, you know, he you know, like, again, I am a nice guy. And I want to be a nice guy. I want to be respectful. That's number one. I'm considerate of any opportunity, and I'm grateful for anything. And some people take advantage of that, and they think, oh, this guy is soft. I could go tell him to go fuck off or stand in line or do this and do that. That's a very big mistake with me, you know, because all that niceness now reverses, and now I'm throwing you out the window. So that's really what happened over there. But shout out to Prime, you know, and I appreciate the opportunity to do business still. And drink Prime, guys, because, you know, that was a lot of money.
You have a clip that you want to play? Okay, this is Logan Paul, I guess, talking about the situation.
Yeah.
You see Trax, New York City, call out one of our Prime employees.
But this guy, this hot shot.
So Matt, come pick up your fucking gold, motherfucker.
Get to the back of the line.
No, you don't get to the back of the line.
Terrence Crawford, Logan Paul, KSI, Alexander Volkanovski, Israel Adesanya, UFC champs.
Prime bottle, didn't print all the way. Solid gold, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I have a lifetime 47.
I'm not nobody. I broke it.
Pride cometh before the fall, bro. Gold. We don't need anybody. We don't need celebrities. We don't need any fucking bullshit. I'm back to conduct.
His life's over because the Trax.
You know, there's a million people standing out there. They're jumping all over me. He's like, first and foremost, there's not a million people, okay? And no one skips the line. I was like, okay.
Gotcha.
That is so
So Matt's life is over.
Yikes.
No, I hope it's not, Matt.
Okay.
You know, there's plenty more business to do, and I'm sure you're a very competent business person if you're watching. And I don't want your life to be, you know, hurt in any way. You just got to be considerate of who you're dealing with, man. I don't know what
There
to
it is.
tell
Well,
you.
I'm going to make you one promise.
So funny.
So, you know, we're throwing a big party tonight.
Right.
The Soho House in Miami Beach.
Right.
PBD, myself, our whole team. George is going to be there. You're invited. A lot of celebrities, a lot of influencers, a couple billionaires, some politicians, lovely ladies, dates. You're going to skip the line.
I was going to say, don't make them wait.
You're going to skip the line.
Listen, I have no
I'll be
problem
there.
waiting
Right on
in line. Just not behind
Some people
14-year-old
do
kids,
skip
bro.
the line, Max. Of course, people skip the line sometimes.
Right.
Okay, if you made the gold Prime bottle, I think that's
Good enough to say.
good enough to skip the line. So, respect to you. Thank you for
I
sharing that
appreciate it.
story.
Thank you.
Logan, you're welcome to skip the line to come on the podcast anytime, buddy. When we interviewed Andrew Tate, he had some choice words for you, but I'm here to be a moderator, an arbitrator of truth, so you're welcome. But I believe we are in touch with their team. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.